Named for the legendary coach and co-founder of the Bengals, there's a good look at Paul Brown Stadium on the riverfront in Cincinnati. The enthusiasm of this Cincinnati crowd in full effect a moment ago as their Bengals took the field to the delight of this sold-out crowd. And they're all set as they'll match up with the San Francisco 49ers. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports.
Let's go. Here we go. What do you need? Lock!
They go play action here on first down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's Garoppolo to throw. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. Now the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Throwing deep here for Coleman. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darquez Dennard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. This is Joe Mixon, 4th in the NFL in rushing last season. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Regular. Here we go. 93, 52, 93, 44. 44. Here you go. Me. Hands up.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Dalton going deep downfield for Ross. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for Cincinnati. 53 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
Hands up. Lead.
56.
Now on 2nd and 13, Dalton. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. D Ford coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So the sack, and now it's 3rd and long for Dalton and the Bengals.
Our time. It's our time.
Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Dalton here from the gun. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. .33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Carlos Dunlap, the Florida Gator, chopping his way to the quarterback.
Well, that's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Hey, high 7.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Garoppolo. He's going to rifle one deep left. He's got a man. Complete. A big play there for the Niners. 41 yards. Well, that'll help get you out of danger. So much for playing it conservatively back towards your own goal line.
That aggressive mentality, sometimes you can use it, and they did there against a defense who probably thought to themselves, there's no way they take a shot here. This defense.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Nick Vigil coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. Room to run past midfield. They find some open field here. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Next the score, Niners 7, Bengals nothing. Robbie Gould set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
And out now, here come the Bengals. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
And 5 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
3 balls. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4.
Here's Dalton. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 27 yards there, a first down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Mixon with a first down carry. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
52-93, 44, 44. There you go.
From the 38, Dalton. He gets this one to Boyd. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Dalton with a give here to Mixon. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. The tackle made there by Dayon Buchanan.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Motion. 51's the mark.
Bravo.
I got one. Right here, guys.
It's hot.
51. Here we go.
Passing. It's Dalton. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. DeForest Buckner forced his way through. Drops him for a loss of 10 yards.
Now 3rd down.
So the sack, and now it's 3rd and long for Dalton and the Bengals.
Nice.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So after the penalty, they're back to where they started. 3rd and 10.
Alert flow.
2-by-2. Move.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
Out of the gun, it's Dalton. Forced out to his left. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. A reminder coming up later tonight, Sunday Night Football, a good one from Atlanta. Eagles and Falcons, 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow on Monday Night Football, Odell Beckham back in New York, back in MetLife Stadium. Browns and Jets, 8:15 Eastern on Monday night. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, it looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
What you just saw there, first-round talent, second year, even more success. A pick six for a touchdown.
A great play. And it's tough for these guys, you've told me before, to adjust in the secondary as a first-year guy. So that sophomore season is big for them.
They really started to expand the playbook for them even more. Sometimes they dumb it down a little bit to make them comfortable year one. By year two, they should have all the nuances, and now they've adjusted to the speed of NFL play as well.
Showed right there. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that. And
for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Darquez Denard. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next year?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Watch the screen.
Here's Dalton. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll be a loss of 7 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Motion to backfield. Motion to the backfield.
From the gun to give to Mixon. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Carlos Dunlap in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on 4th. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. Fielded at the 20. A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. But I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
56.
Hey, back up.
56, right there. 56. 56 to Mike, boy.
From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete.
Hey, Haywood.
Watch the screen. 56 to Mike. 56 is
Another look for Dalton on 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 12 yards there and a first down.
Let's go.
That's good for Bengals. First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Get him.
They go 368.
Check 56.
Operating from the gun, Dalton. And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll heave this deep. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
I got it. Hey, check.
Here we go, Cam. Here we go, Cam.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Hey, Alpha.
Woo-hoo. Mike's by 4.
Throwing again, Dalton. He's going to air it out deep for Green. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Pilot, 64, weak.
From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Garoppolo dancing to his left. Over the middle, he finds Pettis complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Here we go. 180. 21.
Get the ball.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. CD, you know there were quite a few Bears fans back in January saying, why didn't we hold on to that Robbie Gould guy?
Well, it's a legitimate question. 33 of 34 for San Francisco in 2018. The crazy stat of the year, he missed more extra points, 2, than he did field goals, 1, in the 2018 season.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. The final act of the first half, Dalton. Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football. So they will take the sack instead. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
So here's Dalton and the Bengals now, first and 10 at their own 21.
You better be afraid of me.
Here you go. 93, 52, 93, 44, 44. Here you go.
From the gun, Dalton. Under heavy pressure, and down goes Dalton on the sack. Solomon Thomas, they'd love to see that from him as he slips in for the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. Second and 19.
Mike 51.
To throw here, Dalton. On the right side, caught by Green. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. 22 yards there, a first down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a second and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a second and 3.
Come get some. Come get some.
Nice. Hey, you.
Andy Dalton. Throw left side, complete to Ross. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Stop your whining.
Here's a give to Mixon. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Now, after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. While the trainers take a look, will step aside. Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Move.
Move. 951, 951. You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this? 51.
Dalton now to pass. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Solomon Thomas able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And that's his 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
So the sack, and now it's 3rd and long for Dalton and the Bengals.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Guys, it's getting...
So Dalton now. And that will be incomplete. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive in the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a 2-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
That's it, baby. We're going to play.
At their own 2-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
In his own end zone, it's Garoppolo. That'll be complete to Breida. A big play there on the catch and run. 41 yards.
Tell you what, partner, you get the football in his hands, just give him a little bit of open space. As we just saw, he can make you pay.
And he wasn't the top option there, but check down turned into first down and then some. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, his first touchdown of the new season. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that will level the playing field at 17 all. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is taken at the 3. Now a hit and a loose football. And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back. Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage and mixed traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down.
I got you.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it first and goal.
21.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Here we go. 180.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me. Watch twist.
11. Hey, exit.
Out of the shotgun, Breida. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on third and goal.
Here comes the ball.
Here we go. Black 80.
52 to Mike, boy. 52.
Check right. White.
Undercrunch.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal.
Alert. 11. Say hut.
Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for third and goal.
Hey, gun. 13. 52.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo, eluding the pressure right. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie. The kick by Gold is good. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
51 to Mike, boy. 51. Got you.
Hey, Foxtrot.
51 to Mike. 51 to Mike.
Regular.
Check curl.
On first and 10, here's Andy Dalton. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25.
Mike's 54.
Hey, Delta.
54. So we got man. Right there. 54, right there.
Here you go, can.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Hatchet.
Off the play fake to Mixon. This is Dalton. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's first and 10 from the 45. Dalton gives to Bernard. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Play fake. Here's Dalton. He lets this one fly toward the back of the Green's open, and he's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A.J. Green, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are going to jump back in front. Bullock good on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. Runs through the contact. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 20-yard line.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Now Garoppolo. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Okay, some people call it the shuffle pass. Some people call it a shovel pass, but this worked really well. And it's hard to do in the NFL because of the big bodies that tend to clog up the middle of the field. But the execution was excellent there, able to get it done and get upfield for big yardage.
Garoppolo now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far, first and 10. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the 49ers have retaken the lead. Gold with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Mike. Hot. Lead. Check.
They'll begin here with Bernard. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Target. Right there.
From the 31, Dalton. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Looks hot.
Line 54. I got you.
Dalton here from the gun. He'll let this go end zone for Green. Green's open, and he's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Andy Dalton with his 3rd touchdown pass of the game. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at their own 22.
We begin to clear you
Garoppolo now. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis. That'll bring up second down.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! One, Omaha. Two. Mike 52. Rip right. Hey, Mike 52. Five. Defense wins championships, baby. Hey, alert. 10.
Garoppolo. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
Hey, Orbit. They're running, man. 52's the Mike. Watch Mike. Here we go, G. Get off the field.
Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Carlos Dunlap picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Move. 1, Omaha. 21. I got this. Move.
Garoppolo going to go on fourth down. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Williams. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the fourth.
Man, you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
12. Hey, my 7.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. He finds McKinnon, complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
10 yards on the pickup.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Hey, Mike 52. 12, fellas, here we go. Strip that ball. Hey, gun. Mike 52. Here I come. Go. Where's 52? 21. 52's the Mike.
On second and very short, Garoppolo. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
They'll look to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
On first down, here's Breida. Defensively, Sam Hubbard, the former Buckeye, there to stop him.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Hey, guys, I got 15. 15 is mine. I'm taking it. Watch tight. Tight ends right. Watch tight. Tight ends right.
I got you.
Check. Shift. Mike 52. Mike.
65.
Back to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
Here we go. 180. One, Omaha. Hey, gun.
Check 52.
Hey, Haywood.
Garoppolo to throw. Steps away to his left. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. Back to throw. Over the middle, he finds Pettis complete. Well, now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on first and goal.
Hey, Mike 52.
Back to throw, Garoppolo. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Pettis once again the target, but it'll be second and goal.
Leads to second and goal from the 10-yard line.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal.
No, check that. We got Mike 52 right here. Mike 52. Come on, boy. You got me right. 21. I got this.
Choose the mic, boy. 52. Tighten up.
Hey, Alpha.
Pull it together. 52's the mic. Watch Mike.
He'll look to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Next to score, Niners 34, Bengals 31.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Hands up. 318.
56.
I'm 368.
I'm going to run you over.
Hey, Team 6. Hands up.
Dalton off play action. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Intended for John Ross. Incomplete. It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25.
Let him know.
Hands up.
It's do or die for Dalton. Escaping the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
So for the Niners, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they will head Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they'll fall to 1-1, and they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.